when we're talking about intelligence versus inclusion, I much rather pick people based on their intelligence. And again, the definition of intelligence is not that you think somebody's smart. It is the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. The key thing these days, y'all want me to do the economics thing? Okay, I'll put it on my list. The key thing these days, ladies and gentlemen, is not just access to information, because we all have access to information for the most part. Everyone listening to this has access to 1,000 times more information than your parents had in the 1990s on a phone that you don't even have to pay to get access to the information. Back in the days, you wanted information, you had to go to a library, you had to go find the book, you had to actually read the book. Nowadays, you don't have to do anything. Nowadays, you can go on Chat GPT or one of these AI chatbots, type in a question, and it gives you all the answers, all the information. It gives you the sources where it got it from. You don't even have to read the book. It just tells you the one part that you needed to know. So you have access to so much information these days. It's not really the access. It's the knowing which information to get. This is what intelligence means. It's knowing which information to go get. Because all you've been to a library before, right? Most of you probably haven't been in a long time. Me neither, but you know what it is. All right, a library has a whole bunch of books. The key to the library is not that you can walk to the library. Anybody can Google the library. The key is when you get in there, which book do you get? It's 1,000 books in a library. It's probably more than that. 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 books inside of a library. Which book should you go get? That's the first question. The second one is when you get the book's 300 pages, which page do you turn to? That's intelligence. Intelligence is which book do you read and which page do you read? Which book do you open, and which page do you read? That's what intelligence is really about. Actually, there's a third element. I forgot. 3 elements of intelligence. Number 1, which book? Number 2, which page? And number 3, what to do with that information. Now that's one I am going to talk about, and I'm going to do an episode on my show about that one now that I just said it. So see, this is the reason why I do these lives, because sometimes I get ideas that I wasn't even thinking about. And I'll put it in my notes. 3 keys to intelligence, and I'll put that on the pod. Then eventually I'll get it over to the stream. So this whole concept of inclusion, everybody having a seat at the table, again, I don't agree. The table's not valuable if everybody can sit there.